Hello everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing very well. I noticed that over the last few videos or so we've seen a little spike in subscribers, which is really exciting. So it's very nice to come home from a long day at work to see that number's jumped up a little bit. So a big thank you and a big welcome to anybody who's new. And if you get to do so and you want to make this guy feel a little bit happier, then subscribe to the channel and who knows where we might go. But enough of all the YouTube formalities. We have a new shirt. A new shirt. I bought this one not too long ago, and it's kind of exciting. It's nothing too exotic, but in the same breath it kind of is. So let's just open it up and see what we have. I love this one. It just like packages it, just the whole thing. Sometimes it like fold it up, whatever. You don't care. Problem is it's quite difficult to get through the letterbox then, but whatever. So, here we go. Yeah. Little invoice. Look where we got it from. Our friends at Vintage. Look at that. Anything else in there? Ratio. Doesn't really give anything away there, does it? Ooh. Does that one give anything away? I mean, it kind of says the team name, so you'd think so. Let's open this bad boy up. Get rid of you. Giant cardboard thing. Get rid of you. Right then, as always, let's look at the rear. See if there's anything that stands out. Wow, there's going to be a lot of stuff I'm going to need to research in this one. So, we have what I can only imagine is a sponsor. And then, if we get a little bit closer, we have what can only be described as a signature there of some sorts. So I'll have to figure out who the signature's for, or what it says. So that's kind of cool, never really seen that far. Then we've got a lot of Turkish text, which I don't know if that's some sort of motto, if it's some sort of song, or if it's just a general phrase that's associated with the club, or maybe just a general Turkish thing. I have a feeling it's at least something to do with the city, because it does mention the city name. But that's it, there's nothing else on the back. Nope. Right, let's look at the front, shall we? Lay it down. Well, it has a tag, so that's always lovely, isn't it? Well, it's manufactured by Kappa, and it's a different one to what I've seen for a while. Usually they've been quite durable, the Kappa ones recently, but the logo and sponsors are sort of woven into the fabric. The only thing that sort of stands out is the club logo, which I think is just one of those plasticky ones that they've just transferred onto the sort of sash area. So for the club itself, it is Antalyaspor. For those who are unaware of who they are a Turkish club who come from, surprisingly, the city of Antalya. Antalyaspor, they play in the top division, and this is their third shirt for the current season, so 2020-2021. And I believe this is the first shirt I've got from this current season. Usually I try and avoid it because it doesn't really make any sense for me to buy them now. The price is the highest it's ever going to be. But this one was quite reasonably priced at £35, which, to be honest, for a Turkish shirt is not too bad. I remember when I was updating my website with all the club stars and the latest shirts, I was visiting these lots and some other similar teams' club stars, and I was trying to convert the price from the local currency to sterling, and it kept coming out like £20. So I'm like, surely not. But I just feel like the currency comparison between the pound and whatever the Turkish equivalent is isn't very strong. So that's probably the reason why it's quite cheap, considering it's still a current season. And so obviously I bought it from Vintage, and as I've just looked now, I think there are still a few sizes left. So if you like, I think there's a small, medium, large. So if you're interested in Turkish football, could be an option for you, I guess. Stand out for this season. Lucas Podolski plays for them, apparently. So that's somebody who you probably recognise from Arsenal and Germany and Bayern Munich and all that good stuff. The club logo is literally, it's just an A and S, so Antalya Spor. Spor is sport in Turkish. And there's a tall sort of a structure in the centre, which according to Wikipedia is the Ulu Mosque. Apparently it's one of the major landmarks in the city, and it's apparently placed on the tentative World Heritage UNESCO site. I don't know why it's tentatively on there, but it's there. So that's quite cool. When I looked at it online, it's a pretty decent structure. Of course, it's a medium. It's the standard kappa, really. It's really nice. But there seems to be an influx of Turkish shirts. So obviously I've got that one that I got a few weeks ago, the Konyaspor. There is going to be another one which is probably going to arrive next week, though I won't open it for a couple of weeks. And there's another one which I've seen, which is actually quite pricey, but I've never seen it for sale, so I think I'll have to buy that one. So at the very least, my Turkish collection's expanding, so it'll be 7 or 8 strong, which is pretty decent considering I waited about 2 years to get another one. But that's it. It's a third shirt. They didn't post anything else. They never posted a home or away, which is kind of weird. Usually, if you've got one, you'd have all right, and if anything, you'd have the home, not the third. But maybe they'll post some in the future. But that's kind of it, really. I know classic football shirts they've been a little bit quiet recently on sort of new stuff that would interest me. But there's some stuff posted today, which is the Wednesday, that are kind of cool. Some interesting teams, so they may end up making an appearance at some point. But that's it for me. This is my new shirt. Thank you for all of the support I've sort of received over the last few videos. It's been always really nice to see when that happens. It's still only a hobby, of course, but it's just nice to interact with people who have got a similar hobby. As always, if you've got any questions, drop me a line. You know where I am. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you probably early next week with hopefully another interesting and informative video. Goodbye.